Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to another edition of Fresh Fire Friday with your boy TY and your boy Reggie. As always, make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this and all other podcasts or segments that we do. What's up, TY?
What's up, bro?
What's going on today, man? That's a nice backdrop you got there, man.
I appreciate it, man.
That's a blessing right there, man. You look blessed back there. So that goes into this week's topic. Hey, we going back to the essence of how we got this thing started. Hey, just me and you, bro. That's how it was. So we're gonna roll like this for a couple of weeks until we bring somebody else in the table with us. But this week, hey, let's take it to church. It don't matter if you go to church or not, at some point in your life, you spent some time in church. Either as a kid, as an adult, or any time in your life you went to church, and I'm sure it's some songs in there that you really like. So with that being said, what is your Fresh 5 gospel songs?
Okay. Bro, like you said, we always look to inspire.
That's right.
So this week, we're looking for inspiration from the people that tune in and look at the show. I'm gonna reiterate what my brother said before. Please, comment. I'm hoping to make a playlist from your comments.
Hey, there you go.
So all the inspirational people that tune into the segment, please leave your Fresh 5 songs, please. Now, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get into my list. What I wanted to do is so many, just like every other genre that we cover, bro.
Right.
That we can list. So many songs. I come from, a gospel background with my aunts and my sisters singing in church. And there's so many songs that I could put on this list. But what I wanted to do is always have a theme to my list. And my theme this week was I wanted to kind of stay modern day or current. So it's a lot of old school gospel songs I could have put on the list.
That's right.
I just wanted to throw that out there. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get into my list. In no particular order, like I like to always say. The first one on my list is Cece Winans, Never Lost a Battle. Cece has such a beautiful voice, and I think she won maybe like 2 Grammys this year. One had to be for that song. That's just a lovely song. If you get a chance, jump on Apple or Spotify or whatever music, whatever type of way you use to listen to your music, and check it out.
That's right.
My second one is Breaking Every Chain, Tasha Cobb. I love that too. That's very inspirational to me as well. Number 3 is Tamala Mann, Displaced. I started laughing because I was thinking about Mr. Brown for a second. But moving on, my next one is Nobody Like You, Lord. And that's by Miranda Curtis.
I can't remember. How'd that go?
Bro, I ain't gonna say Nobody Like You.
Okay.
That's the best I'm gonna give
Yeah,
you.
it seemed like I heard it before. I know I probably did, but
Yeah, I'm quite sure you have. And then my 5th one is No Greater Love, and that's like a duo. That's with Rudy Currents and Chrisette Michelle.
No Greater Love.
Yeah, it's got a kind of like a island swing to it. I ain't gonna say Jamaican, but a Caribbean swing, kind of like to that song. But that's my 5, bro. Like I said, in no particular order.
Yeah.
But all of them are 5 beautiful inspirational songs, and there's so many inspirational songs out there. So I know you're gonna have a slamming 5 yourself.
Oh, yeah.
So,
and like you said, man, we can't go wrong with no 5 that you pick. But it's one 5. I'm gonna go ahead and get into my 5. And like you said, in no particular order. Miami Mass Choir, of course, it's gonna always make my list. It is for me. It's gonna
Okay.
always make every list,
Gotcha.
whatever. And I'm gonna go with Tamla Man, Take Me to the King.
Okay.
I love that song. I just love her, love hearing her singing. It really, and I'm not a church guy, but I love music, and we done talked about every genre of music on here. The next two are from one of my favorite artists. I had an opportunity to meet her. My ex used to do makeup, and she was going to introduce me to her, but we had a little issue, and I messed that all up, and I didn't get a chance to meet her because she knew she was one of my favorite artists. She did her cousin makeup at a wedding, but it's Leandria. But her song Deliver Me and Better Days, I love both of those songs equally.
Yeah.
And my last one, this is gonna be kind of funny because when I was a kid, I'm just going through the times when I was forced to go to church. Sometimes as a child, going to church, and then as a teenager, because when I'm a child, I'm going to church, I'm ready to go play. I'm ready for, hey, hurry up. I done got fussed at, everything. I'm ready to go play. As a teenager, I got basketball practice and I'm ready to go play. As a young adult, I got other things I want to do now, but let's go ahead and come on, Rev. I done came and did my thing. I'm ready to go. But my favorite song at every church that I went to this day, and I think you should play it when you get off work, when you're walking out the door, is the song for the benediction. Praise God, from whom all blessings flow. It's just something. When I hear that song, I mean, you can play that song at the end of your workday. Praise God, from whom all blessings flow. Let's go. It's time to go. Time to hit the door. I knew as a child, I knew as a teenager, and I knew as a young adult. When I heard that song, hey, church over. It's time to go. I didn't came here. I had a good time. I feel good. It's time to go now. But that's my 5 right there, bro. You know, it's a good list, and a little comedy at the end, but you know, I don't know if you want to do a curveball this week. You got one in the tank?
Always.
What you got?
I got Still Gonna Trust by Joshua Rogers. I didn't have too many men on the list, so I knew if we did do a curveball, I wanted to throw somebody in there and show some love. But Still Gonna Trust by Joshua Rogers, that would be, a wild card or a curveball for me.
All right. And
what about you? You got
I'm
one?
Go ahead and throw one in. Man, I didn't even have to write nothing down, but I've been in the storm too long by the Mighty Clouds of Joy. Okay. I mean, shoot, me and Bobby Vincent was just talking about that song last weekend. Man, we used to play that song when we used to go to Second Baptist back in the days. We'll play that song. I mean, this is, life was funny because it went from your grandparents or whoever making you go to church, my mother making me go to church, to becoming a teenager where you're trying to get out of it and not really want to go. And then when you become an adult, you just find your way walking through the door, without being told. So we shared a story about that particular song. We used to play it in the morning. I used to come pick him up. We'll play that song and we'll walk some kind of way. We end up in Second Baptist. Still gonna do what we're gonna do after we leave church, but still yet we play that song and we make time for what we thought was right at that time. But that's my list, bro. You got anything you want to add?
Yeah, since we talking about inspirational, and we try to be inspirational every week, at least we try to. It may not come across that way. I hope it do. But I do have, I'm always looking for inspirational things to leave us with. And I'm quite sure you have something, but I'm gonna throw one out there real quick. I came across this, and it's, if you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. But if you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. Keep that there, Yeah. No one can stop you if you're willing.
That's right. That's so true. Never accept no. Well, I'm just thinking it's May 3rd and I don't have nothing prepared. I'm just thinking about knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Today is an understanding day. When you think about knowledge, knowledge is the things that we learn. Wisdom is sharing the things that you learn. Like Lord Jamar say, wise words being spoken. That's what wisdom is. Sharing the things that you learn. Understanding is you getting an understanding of what you learn and sharing the things that you learn with other people and making sure that they understand. So whatever you learn, you share, you understand, and the person that you're giving it to, make sure that they understand it as well. And as always, every week, thank you for listening to us. Peace be unto you. We'll see you next week.